cell phone, you with the earbuds, you with the book, you having the conversation, please pay attention. We have something important to discuss. Have you thought about all of the ways that you're blessed today? All of the things that you're thankful for? The fact that you got out of bed, the fact that you're watching this video, the fact that you can breathe without assistance, and the simple fact that you woke up this morning. Although you may not realize it, right now, you are in a position to help save someone's life by participating in our dance marathon. There's a saying in Latin. It says carpe diem. That means seize the day. I want you to take advantage of the opportunity that you have in front of you. Put aside all of the things, all of the problems that you have, and help someone else. Our dance marathon will help raise tens of thousands of dollars for children in need for the Children's Miracle Network. And I know, we all have problems. School, work, sports, significant others. But I want you to think about how good it feels to have someone be there for you. To have someone put your needs ahead of their own. You can do that today by signing up for our dance marathon. In fact, our dance marathon is so important. Northview, Southview, Ankeny Centennial, and AHS will all come together on February 7th, Saturday, from 6 to midnight to support this amazing cause and save amazing lives. There will be food, games, and prizes for those that participate and help raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. Finally, I'd like you to think about how you want to remember your time at Ankeny High School and how you want to be remembered. Were you someone that put the needs of others ahead of your own, that got involved, that seized the opportunities in the moments? Or did you let them pass by? By working, raising money, and volunteering, you will help save thousands of children's lives. This dance marathon cannot be more important. It is worthy of your time and your best effort. A true hero is someone who lives their lives for others. Be that hero. Save a life. Thank you. Now, I want you to listen to the story of Diamond Ott. Then, I want you to pay attention and listen to the story of one of your classmates and how her family has been impacted by the Children's Miracle Network.
All throughout kindergarten, the doctors thought Diamond had mono, so they sent her to the University of Iowa for further testing. This is when they found the symptoms she had been experiencing, which they thought was mono, was actually a rare blood and liver disease. From that moment on, her life changed forever. They knew she would need a liver transplant sometime in her life due to her liver slowly deteriorating, but until then it was just a waiting game. Till she was 13 years old, she encountered countless doctor's appointments and procedures monitoring her liver. At a checkup at the University of Iowa, she was at the point she needed a transplant, so they referred us to the Nebraska Medical Center because University of Iowa hospitals didn't have pediatric transplants at that time. With her liver being so sick, it was starting to shut down all of her other organs, starting with her kidneys. So she would need both a liver and kidney transplant. On the morning of September 21st, 2006, we received the call that we had been waiting for. The call that would allow Diamond to have a second chance at life and be able to experience the things normal kids get to every day. On the 2-hour drive to Omaha, our mom asked Diamond what was going through her head. Diamond had very mixed feelings. She said she was scared because it was a major surgery and of the unknown, sad because someone lost a loved one, happy because she was getting a second chance at life, and thankful for the donor family. A quote Diamond lived by a lot by Craig Scott was, "From every wound there is a scar, and every scar tells a story that says, I survived." Because after 12 long hours of surgery, Diamond received the scars that would define her every day and silently whisper, "I survived." Finally, after 3 months, she was released to go home, thinking she would go back to school and would be able to live the life of a normal 8th grader. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. She wasn't able to return back to school because she wasn't making the progress the doctors had hoped for fast enough. Little did we know that post-transplant cancer was starting to take over her spleen. A year later, on November 22, 2007, Diamond had her spleen removed, and my family spent another Thanksgiving in the hospital. During transplant, Diamond received a Make-A-Wish. This is a foundation that helps make kids that are sick get to live a wish they wanted. Her wish was to swim with the dolphins, and it got granted. But since she wasn't healthy enough yet, the doctors wouldn't approve to travel out of the country. Finally, in November of 2010, she was healthy enough for her wish to be granted, and she went on a Caribbean cruise to swim with the dolphins. Finally, in 10th grade, Diamond went back to school and was hoping to experience the rest of her high school career. Things were going as planned until senior year. Throughout first semester, she was having really bad headaches and began to get really dizzy. The doctors found a medulloblastoma brain tumor in her cerebellum. On February 1st, 2011, second semester of her senior year, Diamond underwent brain surgery to remove the tumor. After 30 rounds of spinal and brain radiation, Diamond was tumor-free, but never got to return to her second semester of senior year. She did stay grade level and graduated with her class. In August of 2011, Diamond started her first year at college at DMACC to become a child life specialist. This is someone in the hospital that helps kids get their minds off of things and to also get the opportunity to do stuff when they aren't allowed to leave the rooms. They will bring in movies to watch, things to paint, and games and much more. They would also bring things in for me to do while I was over there every weekend. Ever since she had been in the hospital for transplant, Diamond knew she wanted to do that when she was older. Unknown to her and the doctors, the reason she still hadn't felt better was because post-transplant cancer was forming in her abdomen. In transplant recipients, there is a 0.02% of getting post-transplant cancer, and Diamond was in that 0.02% not only once but twice. November 26, 2011, she was diagnosed with post-transplant cancer, and her entire abdomen was full of tumors. She started chemo and was determined to win this battle just like she had done many times before, but God had another plan. At 4:00 a.m. on December 11, 2011, she went into cardiac arrest, and at 5:56 a.m. she was pronounced dead. Each battle Diamond faced defined her and made her who she was. She always had a positive outlook on life and was ready to face every obstacle that came her way. Diamond always said, "Life is a gift, so give the gift of life." Something I realized the other day, and I hope none of you will ever have to experience to have an older sibling, is to never be older than your older sibling, because a year from now I am going to be older than my older sister.